What's up, everybody? Music Therapy Laz here. Day after my Gear and Demos show. I had a great time going over some pre-Black Friday deals with you all at some of the big companies, but I thought today I would check out one of my favorite small guitar companies. And what I'm talking about is not a guitar maker, but I'm talking about the real guitars, baby. That's right. Here at 15 Lafayette Street in San Francisco, this is one of the most famous stores that buys and sells trades gear that you'll find in the world, let alone in San Francisco in the Bay Area, right? And sorry that I don't have like any special kind of mic. I'm just running this off my phone's mic right now, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me throughout. But yeah, the lucky horseshoe there, that's a thing. I still have one of those in one of my storage rooms. So we're gonna walk right in here. Chris is not here, one of the owners. He and his son run this place, but we've got these fine gentlemen. Jerry running the place, right? And right from the get-go, as you walk in, you're gonna find some really nice things. Look at this Marshall 100 cabinet with this JCM 800. Look at that. Jim Marshall signed, right? Look at that thing. 69. That's nice little plexi right there. It's jumpered already. Sound City cab. So they have some great guitars in here. I've already walked in and checked out some things. Ran into a band member of Fang here, Steve, who was messing around on some guitars. He ended up having a particularly pointy guitar set aside for himself. They're gonna come back for later. And then here we've got, they've even got a 5150 VH Iconic in here. That's the head I have. 650. And look at that Maverick rectifier combo. That's nice. Those things are sick. So you'll find a lot of vintage stuff in here as well, like that. Including the guitars. Let's start on the guitars. So Brent played this one last time we were in here. They've got a lot of funny brands in here, like they have the Ferdins. It looks like it says Fender, but it's a Ferdin. So this is a flip-out guitar.
Get the grunge. Get rid of the grunge.
So let's just go right down the line here, right? Check that out. So there's a guitar that they have here that I'm not going to show you all because I want it. Someone's going to buy it then. I want to buy it. But it's kind of expensive, but not too expensive. So it is expensive. But maybe anyway, I'm saying too much already. Look at that Weber right there, $500. Noise. Concert. Fenders. It's a reverb tank right here. 63 reverb tank. Very cool. A Showman head right there. And what's your name again, sir? I forgot.
My name's Kelly.
Kelly is their new marketing dude, right? So how long have you been doing it?
About 7 minutes.
7 minutes. He's
Yeah.
the new marketing. He's just started with me right here on the Music Therapy Laz
Ever since
show.
you walked in,
Yeah,
our numbers are exploding.
there you go.
Thank
We should help in some way. I think it
Look
will.
at all these likes coming
There
in.
you go.
1, 2, boing,
There you
boing,
go.
boing, boing. We appreciate
So
it.
Kelly, thank you very much. I love the jacket, man. Where'd you find
My
that?
wife hates it.
Really?
Thrift store.
See, that's where you got to
too
go,
small.
right? What was that place called? A Buffalo something or another
Yeah,
shop?
this was the old
there used to be a
Salvation
lot.
Army.
You know, I
which
still
is
go to
always,
some of those
one
places.
of the best.
The one that's down off of Cesar
Valencia and
Chavez.
26th.
There you go.
Yeah.
Near Cesar Chavez.
Done a lot
right?
of time there over the years. and
My
got a lot of
grandparents
jackets.
live right nearby there. We used to go by. I remember one time we were kids and we were walking through there, and they had shoes and bowling balls and all kinds of crazy
Oh, it's
stuff.
unbelievable.
It is so wild. So, what have you seen in here lately that's caught your eye? They got some
let's
cool
see.
stuff.
Lots of stuff.
I know.
Every time I come in, I work here on Fridays, and
There's that KK right
It's
there.
dangerous to work at
I
a
know.
place where you just want to hand your paycheck over.
Right,
You're supposed to be
that's what
taking money
happens.
home for food.
Just eat
But-
ramen. Who cares about food?
Exactly.
Ramen's good.
I'm really excited. I love these Vox AC15s.
Yeah, right.
The new versions
Yeah.
are really well made. They
Right.
sound great. I'm excited about that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited about a couple bass guitars.
Okay, so you play more than just guitar?
Yeah,
You
this
multi-instrumental?
Jack Cassidy style
Look at
Epiphone
that
is really
Epiphone.
cool.
That is very cool. Look at
this
that
is
gold
like
sparkle, man.
a
That is-
early prototype.
Badass.
So this was belonged to Jack. That's pretty
Wow,
cool.
look at that. Yeah.
I'm really into this new Guild, similar vibe,
Very
hollow body,
cool.
semi-hollow bass. I'm really into that,
Nice.
and I'm really into this thing. This is a beautiful color. I've never seen a
Look at that.
bass in this color,
That is a pretty cool
and I really
color.
like it. It looks great
It's
with
a
the
little
tortoise
blue and then
shell.
green and then...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is a Japanese custom shop.
Dude, the Japanese guitars are sometimes
Aren't they
better than the
incredible?
American-made ones.
Yeah.
You know? I have
Yeah.
a Japanese Jackson B that's just amazing.
Yeah.
I got it for 700 something bucks.
Yep.
Keys
So,
though,
you know,
there you go. Those are
you need a
great.
sparkle. My daughter would like that one.
the
That would fit
bridge
right into
pickup went
her
out,
new
and then I
Princess
played it
Glitter
yesterday.
Obsession.
There you go. And these Kiesels are really well-made guitars. I
Yeah.
have a headless one by them called the Vader.
Uh-huh.
It's in white and Arctic, kind of like a white. It looks like snow, so I decided to call it the Hoth, like from Star
Oh,
Wars. 'cause
okay.
they're in the Star
The
Wars
Hoth.
thing. And it's black and white.
Was Hoth a
The
planet or an
yeah.
animal?
It was a planet.
And then the Bantha was the thing that Luke
Yes.
slept in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he got shoved in to keep alive.
to
into
stay
the guts
warm
of-
inside a Bantha. Hey, if only he
I
had,
think,
if he only had his
yeah.
guitar with him, he could have just.
Or
stayed
maybe
in
the
there.
Banthas are actually those big mammoth-looking
I think
things.
the Bantha, and he had to cut the
Yeah.
Bantha.
No,
to
I think the
sleep.
Bantha was the big, like, almost like
Oh.
they used elephants to.
Okay, this
the
is
other
something-
thing, I don't remember what they call those funky
Yeah.
little like
Anyway, it
camel.
all happened on Hoth.
Right. Yeah. So
Yeah.
because it's white and it looks like snow, I call it the Hoth.
Dig it.
And I'll show you. a
Yeah,
picture
different
of it.
guitars every day, different basses, and
Yeah.
for I mean, can't go wrong with an old Fender
Yeah.
Bassman from 1962.
Absolutely not. I just bought a really nice deluxe reverb, one of those reissues, a 65 reissue.
Cool.
I bought it from a really cool British player. He was in town. Yeah, that. Are you guys talking about that
Oh,
Fender
we're
one?
looking at a red Jag
Oh,
stand.
that. Okay, there you go.
We have
Yeah,
a
there you-
customer
there- now you're
interested in
talking.
getting their Jag.
There you go.
They don't want to commit to Jag, but they don't want to commit to Stag.
That's
I like
got.
to
I like
commit to
that
both.
So commit to half of.
Fiesta Red.
No
that
war
tomato
and
soup.
no
I call
muss.
it.
Beautiful guitar.
What if they call it a
Sweet.
warm-up?
You don't mind showing your face?
Instead of a
I
Jag
prefer not,
stand, they
but
call it a
show the guitar.
That could be a free
Yeah, I'm showing the
warm-up.
guitar. I'm keeping your face out.
Let's
Some
plug
people
in.
are, I don't pry. But thanks for showing that.
Let's plug in the warmness.
And this one's funny. It's called a Prince Tone by Body and Soul Electronics. That is cool. The Dual Showman. Let's check out some of the Ransom stuff because that's the guy who started this all, right? $950? What? You got to be kidding me. All right. If you guys are into Strats, you might want to check these things out. Look at that. Look at that flame on there. Oh yeah, the neck is amazing. Beautiful rosewood, and you can tell the flame along that neck there. And this is a really nice pokey orange because Gary Ransom's the guy who made the pokey and the Gumby guitars, if you don't know about those. Right? Very nice. I think they're all $950. Wow. Yeah. Ransom. Baked maple neck, right? Palomino, or I don't know what kind of Palo something body. Alnico 5s. There you go. It's a little hotter than your average single coil, right? And look at the abalone inlay on that. Nice. Or is that a jewel of some kind? It's amazing. And of course, he puts the proper kind of string tree on there. But wow, look at that. Look at that flame. Amazing. And this blue one here is totally catching my eye. So this is the one that I'm jonesing over, but it's pretty sweet. I like he went with the cream over the white pickguard there. And look at how dark and beautiful that roasted maple is. Just insanely cool. And for $950, guys, I'm telling you, no Strat's gonna beat that. Just saying. Made here, right here in the USA too. So $9.85 for this beautiful. Look at that. You know what kind of wood that is, right? That is swamp ash. And it looks like, how many pieces? Two pieces maybe? Maybe right here is the seam, but it's hard to tell. I can't hardly even see where the seam is. Okay, I'm not supposed to touch stuff without asking, but it's extremely light. Yeah, so here's the seam right there. You can see a little bit. And I think, yeah, there's one seam right there. And I think it's a, and here's another seam right there. So it looks like a 3-piece body, which is really nice because the center section is very wide. It's a pretty big chunk of center section there, like that, I think, somewhere. Yeah, right here, you can see the seam, and right here. Yeah, but really nice. It's a beautiful color too, and very light. And look at the quality of that rosewood. Just, what is that? That could be walnut. Really nice. And then here we got more of a shreddy version. Oh, look at that, yeah. Looks like that's ebony. Really nice, very cool. Godo Bridge, 2150, but that's an amazing looking guitar right there too. Gorgeous. Ransom. That's right. All right, so this is where they do all the fixing of the guitars. Back there. Real guitar repair. There's no unreal guitars here. You know what's funny? In the 90s, I had a studio in San Mateo, and we called it Unreal Studios because we were going from reel to reel to digital recording. So unreal. I'm gonna play on words. Look at that. That's a cool looking bass right there. That Gibson. What is that? A Gibson 4-string. I guess the 4 is for how many strings, but I like that color. Looks like a rock and roll machine from the 80s, or maybe the 90s. But let's slip in there and take a closer look. Let's see, what do we got here? So this is an 87. I was right. $1,200 for a Gibson 4. It's got that very cool looking V headstock. I bet you that thing kicks ASS. And here's a nice looking, interesting blue, kind of like that. I wouldn't call it Miami blue because that's a totally different color, but it's not Lake Placid either. So it's kind of like a blue-green thing. It's got a bit of a neon thing going on with it. A little more greenish here than on the camera. And $1,200, 93 Japanese custom shop P bass. There you go. So you'll find some pretty unique guitars in here, like this Guild Starfire right here. Very nice. Look at the inlays on that. And it doesn't say the year.
No tone control, just volume.
But
This is the tremolo.
pretty cool. And you'll see some unusual guitars in here like this. I can't believe they have a bomb guitar in here. My friend Martin would be just going nuts right now. A bomb Wingman. All right, this thing. Oh my God, these things are so good, dudes. Dudes. Look at that thing.
And so when they're both in the middle, they're both off. That's that
bomb.
Pickup. That's that pickup.
These things literally are the bomb.
That's that pickup.
Made in Denmark.
So when they're both on the same way.
I saw them first at Guitar Summit last, 2 years ago? No, was it last year? It was last year. Seems like 2 years ago. Dudes, $1,100 for that? That's stupid. That's stupid good. And then you got a Lefty precision right there. in
So
black.
they're just on-off arrangements. The middle
And look at that, a Jaguar-shaped acoustic object. One thing about here you got to be careful as you step through here. $9.50. That's a steal. If it's one of the USA ones, it's definitely a steal. Can't tell without pulling it out. Here we go. What does it say? Yep, Corona, California. So these are USA made. Normally they go for about $1,500-1,600 used. If you're lucky, here it's under 1,000. So if you want an acoustic electric guitar that direct in is great for recording, get that. I already have the Strat version, so I'm happy with that. Well, that's a cool one too, that matte black. And if you want to buff that up to a shine, you can. Hamer with P90s in it. That is pretty sick right there. I love it. Look at that. Kind of almost like Santana style with the switch down there and the knobs like that. That's cool. I dig it. How much? How much is it? What? $5.50. Is that new or something? I don't know, man. I have too many cool guitars here. Oops, something happened with my zoom. Squire Bullet, older version though. 84. Look at that. Any of you guys start out with one of these? Squire Bullet. Here's another semi-hollow Hamer. The Artist series, or the Artist guitar. Yeah, so this is $2,000 here, 2002. This was near the end for Hamer, I think, right? And then look at this Kiesel right here. Did we show this already, or was I looking at this earlier? That's how my memory works. Not so good. This Les Paul is still here. I remember this from the last time. It's got that moisture in there. Look at those. Pretty cool. And is this a Ferdinand or a Fender? It is an actual Fender. So they have that brand called Ferdinand here. Fancy Fender from Japan, $1,650 with the case. It does have that. I forget the name of this color, but Steve from Boston would know. All right. And now this is a Ferdinand. So see the difference? Ferdinand, Fender, Ferdinand. Pretty cool though, right? Yeah. It's another Ferdinand right here. Ferdinand, $5.99. And these are made in the area, I believe, locally by a luthier that seems to know what he's doing, because I haven't seen that one before, and they come and go. Oh, look at this. Is that a real Destroyer, an Ibanez? A Les Paul standard truss rod cover on this Ibanez Destroyer. Look at that. I've been looking for an Explorer-shaped object for that thing. Alright, we gotta step in here very carefully. And this is gonna... Oh, and it's light. Oh, I like that. Wow, the neck is great. The neck is very light, skinny, like, you know. Okay, so they've got that little bit of a hook on the end there to keep from getting in trouble, but... Is this a newer version? Must be. Yeah, I think so, because it says made in Korea, but made in Korea. You know, pretty cool. Let's see what the price is. The price is trying to be elusive here. There we go, 2003. Okay, so... Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Under $500. Pretty cool, man. I'm surprised they had it on this kind of a stand here. I would be hanging this on the wall because it's kind of scary on this old rickety stand. Look at that thing. There we go. It works. All right. Yeah, man, this is one of my favorite shops in the San Francisco Bay Area because the Fujian Strat there. That's pretty cool. There you go, neoclassic. $750 for something like this. That's stupid. That's such a good price. Oh my god. You don't think? Oh, it's so light. Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah. I mean, under $1,000 for me in the Japan Strat like this. There's just no question. Just buy it. Don't ask. Just come in here with like, you know, $100 grand and start buying stuff. You make my friend Chris very happy. Some Lefties. That blue sparkle. I remember that color. That's a very 80s color. Mandolins and banjos and lap steels. What is that funky yellow thing right here? Trying to stabilize it. Stabilize the Creston. Creston, never heard of a Creston guitar before, but it's pretty cool. Looks like a rosewood neck. Definitely has that mother of something tabletop from the 60s or 50s kind of thing. Some Epiphones, some Gibson, some Ibanez. Is that a Nighthawk? I think so. Eastman. Harmony, Washburn. The big hook Washburn right there. Look at that thing. Oh, what's that white falcon thing there? Is that a Lefty? It is. The Lefty white falcon right here. Yeah. Gibson SG, that silver one right there. That's pretty funky. A weird looking pick guard, but you can replace that.
I like a youthful.
I wonder how much that one is. Some of these could be fakies too, though. Keep in mind that, you know, you're in a used shop and sometimes you end up with fakey. Famous. Look at that bridge. That's pretty long. Pretty long looking bridge right there. Those knobs are so small. Famous. That thing's been played. How much? What? No way. 1,000 for it. It's a Caravel. That's so cool, man. That's that one that Steve was talking about, that pointy okay Slayer.
What'd you do with your cool drum machine?
Harmony Rockets.
My CD.
And of course the amps.
Sunday.
All kinds of cool amps here.
Little
Orange, matchless. So, basements. I showed this already, the Prince Tone. Like Ignator, little mini amp. A Casino? Is that what that's? Casino bass amp? Look at that thing. That's definitely from the 60s. Bop shua, right? There we go. Is that popcorn? No.
There was
For some reason I smelled popcorn. I'm like, is that popcorn?
Maybe
Okay.
Brazil.
Yeah, right.
You have a phenomenal
The Ipanema.
very carefree.
Okay, 21 custom shop for 28.
Oh, it's who?
Hundo.
Oh, I never heard it.
Look at that.
I've heard of Jack, but I don't know Jack. I don't know Jack.
He doesn't know Jack.
I've heard of Jack, but I don't know Jack's songs. But he's apparently a nice person.
Jack's on. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'll get that one right there. Heritage custom made. You know, they cover up the bridge post that was there before. Nice color though. I like that kind of bright cherry burst, right? 2004, 2013, I think. This one. Pretty cool, standard. And look at the inlays on that. Oh, dude, no way. Phil McKnight. Phil McKnight's gonna just laugh. It's a Moonstone guitar. The Moonstone guitar. It's like the best guitars ever made, man. The Moonstone. You gotta get a Moonstone. Alright, look at this. Oh, it's an Yngwie. An Yngwie Malmsteen guitar. I noticed that signature with the star, the scalloping. The massive scalloping all the way down. With EMGs. That's an interesting setup.
You are the mentor to Bayv. We should get Michael and Bayv.
Les Paul Deluxe, a 1980 for 33 Hyundai. That's pretty cool for a dirty blonde one, right? I like the dirty blonde ones. Dirty blonde. Oh, it's gold top. Okay, I didn't see it at good enough angle. Thought it was like a dirty lemon, dirty blondie thing, but the gold tops, very cool, man. Very, very nice. I dig it. That scares me. Alright, here's the do not touch unless you ask first section. So let's go right to this one. Because, oh my god, look at that. Yeah. That thing's vintage, indeed. Alright. Murphy Lab, so it's not a vintage, it's fake vintage. Murphy Lab Gibson. SG. But pretty nice fakey oldness on that. Martin, a 23? Yeah. So this is truly a vintage guitar. 23 Martin 021. 6500. Look at those little tiny little inlays. Cool. Parlor guitar, right? The parlor size looks like it's been redone, glued. And look at this Gibson.
Yeah, the guitar that you built for you is incredible.
Pancake body, right? Saving money back then. That's kind of stupid. This is what happens. But definitely has that 70s vibe, 80s. They changed a little bit, but 72, there you go. And then here you've got this beautiful Gretsch. Beautiful Gretsch.
This is what I was talking about the other day. I just like the blue. This makes it look cool.
Oh yeah, that's tough. It looks like vintage.
The Country Gentleman Chet Atkins model. Let's see how much. Let's see what year. Okay. Oh, 59. 13K. Oh, and a Hofner bass. There you go. Get your Beatles on. It's a righty though. It's a right-handed one, not a lefty. Reissue. It's a 58 reissue. 2500. It looks pretty nice. Some nice ukuleles, and then here's a nice looking Paul's guitar. Doesn't say the year, but nice blue on purple. And the store's getting a little crowded now, so we're probably going to call it. And then here's a beautiful collection of acoustics from Guilds to Taylors. Sorry. I'm blocking the bathroom. Is that a Framus?
One pedal.
I don't know. The tag is flipped. So that Gibson right here, this little parlor Gibson is pretty cool. Looks kind of possibly vintage because of the crackle. There you go. But the store is getting a little crowded, but this lemon burst right here is pretty nice. Dirty blonde burst. Gibson standard for 2000. Fairly new model. Nothing wrong with that. So I think that's going to be it for me here today. The other guitars they have here are being worked on right in front of me. And then they have another row of acoustics here. But yeah, here we are. Oh, here's a body. Johnny Bean, you want to buy this and you can rebuild this. You can rebuild it. It's free. There's no price. And it's that really nice dark kind of navy, almost purple kind of. In real life, it's much more purple looking than blue, but it's a very cool color. Then here you got the license plate guitar, California. So who made this? It's just a black plate 4-string, $2.99. Those things are fun. So like cigar box guitars, right?
The one that's closest to us, it's like that stuff.
So Davis. The right spot.
It's like that one.
So Gibson right here. 1940s. Got a hinge on the top there. Alright, we're gonna call it. Gotta head home. It's Friday night. Sweetie's waiting for me. We're gonna have a fun evening. We're gonna go out, and until then, you guys, Music Therapy Laz from Real Guitars in San Francisco, California. 1969. That's right. That was the year my Charger was made. My car that I wish I still had. Until then, see you guys later. Rock on.